Hi everybody, welcome and welcome back. My name is Kimiko Sumi, and today I want to do a video. I wasn't going to do this video, or I was apprehensive about doing this video cuz I just didn't want to be negative, y'all. I just try not to be in negative like spirits and a mind frame and stuff because I don't want to bring negativity to me, but I do think that this video needs to be done. Okay? And there's been instances like this over the past, I say 2 or 3 years, that's similar to this, but this something like this just happened. Not just happened, but I found out that it happened 3 or 4 years ago, but I just found it out like 1 or 2 days ago that it happened. Now, I had this roommate years ago at one of those transitional houses, and she was giving me a hard time for like a couple of months there, ever since she had showed up. And I mean, she would be making all types of comments about me, racial comments, even though she was black herself, okay? But she'd be making all types of comments about me, the way I look, the way I act, different things like that. Now, y'all, this person slandered my religion, and she put down my religion. She even threatened to call the police on me because I was using my Buddhist prayers to combat her negativity. Now, I had been angry about this person for a very long time. You wouldn't think somebody like this would get under my skin, but she did. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold up. Okay, you wouldn't think somebody like this would get under my skin, but she did. Okay, and it was something that really made me mad that she did, but I was like, oh, fuck no. But it was just things that was piled on top of it. But anyway, to make a long story short, I left that house and I decided to go in a shelter, and this was in California. I've been still angry about this all these years later, secretly, and this is part of a lot of my anger and resentment towards people, period, in general. Especially, this has been somebody that I mentioned in a video about how she would always have this cleaning competition with me. Like, this is one of the first people that I noticed that was having cleaning competitions with me and shit like that, even though they weren't that clean themselves, and would nitpick at every fucking thing that I did and would lie on me and start shit. Anyway, I looked her up. Someone told me to look her up. I didn't really know her last name, but I remember her first name, which was like, it was unique. Nobody really had that. I know that people can think my name is unique, but it's really not in Japan. It's an elderly Japanese name, but it's not that unique like her name. So I looked her up, and someone told me to put specifics like Los Angeles and stuff like that in there, like the city that we were in, the suburb. And I came across her, her last name. And I came across her picture, and come to find out, this girl passed away like 3 or 4 years ago. She OD'd on methamphetamine or whatever drug that she was on, that she was doing when she was in that transitional house too, and that's the reason why she got kicked out. Which I did know that years ago, that she ended up getting kicked out after I left. But something told me that this chick was, something more was gonna happen to her. But it was just make me so angry, and to this day I get so angry at people with these cleaning competitions because of her. She was the root of, I noticed her. She was the main one I noticed. This girl OD, come to find out that she was found and identified as who she was at the morgue or something like that, from ODing on drugs in front of a pet boy at 12:55 a.m. And if anybody knows about angel numbers, that's an angel number. Okay, 12:55. And it finally alleviated a lot of anger and resentment, and I actually started to have compassion for her. But here's the thing. Something told me, because I've been using my prayers to not have so much compassion for my enemies. And it seemed like right when I started to really try to call myself having compassion, once again, somebody else with the antics. It's somebody in my surrounding, not my mother and not my family, but somebody that's outside of my family that I don't know. This person has been causing a lot of like aggression in me, a lot of the same feelings that I had for that person. Like, it seems like she wants to do the cleaning competitions, but I don't even live with this person, by the way. I don't. I'm not going to say where she's at, but this person is really, really, really aggressive. She's very, very angry, and I don't live with this person. I'm just going to say that. I don't live with her, but I can feel her negative vibes, and she seems to love trouble. She seems to be a huge troublemaker, and she's giving me that energy of that person. Like she has weight on her. You know, she's a very upsized woman. You could tell she's probably at least 300 to 400 pounds, and you know, this woman is giving me that girl's vibes, and I always compare her to that person. That person that OD'd on them drugs. That come to find out 3 or 4 years ago she OD'd at 31 years old on them drugs. But a lot of my anger has alleviated, but I'm just gonna use this as a warning. Stop bullying people. Stop bullying people and passing people, especially people that you do not know, that's not bothering you, that's in their own lane, minding their own motherfucking business. Because I mind my own motherfucking business. I know the price of karma. I do. As a Buddhist, we can end up getting karma faster than anybody else because we should know better out of anybody. We should know better. And we should set the tone for other people to respect other people and their boundaries and just respect them. If you can't be nice to somebody, stay the fuck away from them. Leave them alone. So this is just my message. That girl would not leave me alone. She kept messing with me. She even threatened to call the police on me because I was saying my prayers. She banned me from even practicing my religion in that house. That's one of the main reasons I had to leave. So that's what I'm just saying. So basically, that's my message for today. I didn't really want to speak about this out of respect for her, but I think I just have to just go ahead and come with it today. Anyway, so if you found this video helpful or interesting, and you want to add your comments, please comment, like, subscribe, share my video, hit the notification bell if you like, and I will see y'all in another video of my lotus flowers. And for my upcoming lotus flowers, welcome to my channel, and I will see you in another one. Peace. I'm out. Bye bye.